So this was a scene at Montreal's McGill University this afternoon. Organizers of this vote mob say they hope candidates can see now that Canada's youth are engaged and they are a powerful demographic, which they should also be catered to as well, Mark. And this is one of more than a dozen flash mobs that have been held at universities across the country. I personally think it's all because of our Rick Mercer.
Well, you're absolutely right, Reshmi. I mean, if we want to look back at it, Rick Mercer really did help spark those vote mobs. He was taking aim at a serious deficit of democracy. You know, only about a third of voters between the ages of 18 and 25 actually vote. So his rant didn't mince words.
So please, if you are between the age of 18 and 25 and you want to scare the hell out of the people that run this country, this time around, do the unexpected. Take 20 minutes out of your day and do what young people all over the world are dying to do. Vote.
Well, Rick really did start something. It was on March 31st. Hundreds of students at the University of Guelph showed up on a hill overlooking a Conservative campaign stop with signs reading, "Surprise, we're voting." And since then, man, it's really caught on. The phenomena has spread to university campuses across the country, from the University of Victoria, McMaster University, University of Ottawa, to Memorial University. Yesterday, it was the University of Calgary's turn, and right in the middle of it all was our Nick Purden. Take a look.
3, 2, 1,
Okay, I'm here at the University of Calgary and the beginnings of a vote mob. Now, what is a vote mob? This is where young people get together and beat their chests and say, we are going to vote. And these things have been cropping up all over the country. Now, here's the thing. The last time we saw vote mobs was when Obama was trying to get into the White House. And I get that. Charismatic leader specifically targeting young people to vote. In Canada, charismatic leaders, not so much. And none of the federal parties are specifically targeting young people to vote because generally in Canada, young people don't vote. And yet, we have a vote mob. So a question starts to form in your head, and that is, what's going on?
We're going to vote this time. Students are going to vote. Let's make some noise, you guys.
The guy with the megaphone is Paul Hamnet. He's one of the vote mob organizers. And Paul has never voted federally, but I think it would be fair to say he can barely wait. Why a vote mob?
In all honesty, is this a exciting presidential American election? I don't think so. I think right now, I think we can hype it up a bit. We can get students involved in this vote, and I think the youth can be the major player in this vote.
So are you saying this is a boring election so far?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but not after today.
Okay, how is this mobbing thing going to help get anyone to vote?
Obviously, when we're being as loud and bright as we are, people will wonder what it is we're doing, so that'll encourage them to come out and vote.
Okay, I have to be honest, a couple of words are ringing through my head right now. Romantic, naive, earnest, maybe? Okay, well, this is what I'm confused about. So you mob here, you run around, you do your thing, you make a video, you put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? How does that make people vote?
You put it on Facebook as a social network. The youth are on Facebook. It's how we communicate in this generation. If it's not the politician communicating, if it's a friend communicating to you, it makes a bigger difference, a bigger impact.
I have to say I still have my doubts that this is going to work in Canada. But the vote mobbers kept reminding me how social media recently did help change things in the world.
Yeah, it's places like Libya and Egypt that are just having an uprising and they're fighting for their voice to be heard. And I think we have that right. We have that right for a while now. We have the right for our voice to be heard in no better way than voting. So I mean, get out there and vote just to exercise that right, that privilege that you have.
What are they doing? You have any idea what's going on?
I have no idea what's going on.
No?
Nope.
No clue?
Nope. No
Nothing?
Clue. Nothing at all.
May 2nd ring a bell?
Nope.
One of the trademarks of any vote mob, it seems, is to try to convert people. So at one point, the mob heads inside to the food court. Idea what that was about, that group that just passed you?
I have no idea.
Do you know what they were about?
No idea. Not a clue.
Nothing?
No.
Didn't read the sign?
I wasn't paying attention.
But all was not lost. The mob did manage to convert this guy.
Right? Like this kind of stuff. I want to vote. I want to go right now and vote. Like actually.
You just can't wait.
I can't wait. Like I'm so pumped up. I just did a run, man. Me and the guy were running. It was awesome. So I'm like stoked to vote now because of all this.
There are a million students in Canada. If we voted, then our interests would start to get recognized and our tuition prices would stop increasing and our universities and research would get more funding, and what matters to us will get more attention in the federal government.
What's the message you're sending to Ottawa?
That we matter, that our voices, although they might be smaller and younger, can be just as informed and just as important.
And in the end, she's right. If young people did vote, things would change. Parliament would look different. And maybe this time they will. But what really strikes me is, why aren't any of the politicians paying attention?
Vote no!